on ABC.
They got the Knicks playing both teams.
They
That's how y'all
do.
feel?
That's what's happening right now.
We got to play both teams?
That's how well y'all playing, boy.
So, 11 straight wins.
What would you need
You're
to know?
back in the finals.
Okay.
Carmelo Anthony, how
Yes,
do you
ma'am.
feel?
How you really feel?
I
Tell us
feel
how you really
amazing. I'm going to be honest. I feel amazing. I don't think the city, New York City, the state have felt this energy again since '99. Everybody, and even further than that, this series goes out to all the elders that's been rocking with the New York Knicks since the 60s and the 70s, who's been season ticket holders for 50 years. This is for you guys, man. What the Knicks did, they advanced obviously to the NBA Finals. It's been an incredible story. From a basketball standpoint, they've been playing the best basketball over the last month. And you got to take your hat off to the Knicks. Man, they did it. The plan worked. The strategy worked. There was some ups and downs. There was some players that was trying to figure it out. Coaches changes trying to figure it out. The Knicks figured it out. They got about 5-6 days rest to play both of them teams. They said we got to play both of them.
I think the biggest shift for the Knicks, in my opinion, was Coach Mike Brown, his willingness to change the offense for the good of the team, more so for Cat. Once he unlocked Cat, it unlocked Mikal Bridges. It unlocked their offense. And the great thing about it, JB was, Brunson was still able to score like he normally does, but now he got some help, and he didn't have to take the load of just making it happen all the time. Now they play through Cat. JB getting the ball on the second time. Now that's a scary sight when he has the ball with a live dribble. So great things happen. Shout out to Mike Brown for that adjustment and making things happen for the good of their team.
I'm excited about the Knicks being in the finals. This is a long time coming, and I just know the energy, the excitement, the entertainment that they bring, the fandom. The Knicks fandom is going crazy. I love everything about this. The Knicks going crazy on the road, in the streets. Anytime you run into a Knicks fan, boy, I tell you, they got a smile on their face, and the energy is just different with these guys. But I love every bit of. I love seeing all the former players come back, travel on the road, being in the Garden, sitting courtside, just being, a part of everything that the Knicks have really just igniting the city. And for me, it's just. I can't wait to watch this series. Regardless of who they play, it's going to be a phenomenal series. So shout out to the Knicks, man, and their crazy fans. I love seeing all of it.
There was actually a crazy fan in here. Do you see one yelling at Melo talking, it's always been New York? I'm like, are we in OKC?
He's scouting. He's coming to scout.
Scouting, I think he was.
He's coming to scout.
He was in the building
had
scouting.
to see the atmosphere.
Yeah. So the Knicks looking for their first title in 53 years. Even Vince wasn't alive then. Like, no one on the podium was alive at that time.
Oh, man.
Come on back,
we
Vince.
really convinced we got to finish the show.
That's because he's the oldest at the table.
We got to finish the show, VC. Come on,
Look at my man right there. He pissed off. Look at him. He's ready to go home.
Want us to get up out of here.
Adam, are you saying we can leave now, or no, you want to talk a little bit more about the Knicks? We appreciate you guys for joining us here for NBA Showtime Game 5. We've given you everything we got. We interviewed Aries. We took you to the podium, and we did a great job.
Hey, Mark, you said the other night that the global approach didn't benefit anybody. I wasn't sure at the time whether you meant the process or the results, but tonight it felt like you guys sort of recaptured this connectivity. How, I guess, is what I'm curious about, and what changed from tonight to the other night.
I mean, we obviously played a lot better in terms of our process, and then also, the outcome, but it's I don't know how it's a playoff series. It's if you look at any playoff series that goes to 6 games at least, there's going to be some tough games, and we had a tough game the other night. This team does a great job of just coming back in the next day in a very neutral way, taking whatever the lessons are, applying them forward, but then getting ourselves into the next opportunity. I thought we did that really well tonight, obviously.
Yeah, Mark, Jared gets to start.
Sorry.
Jared gets to start tonight, and although his shot wasn't falling early, he seemed to give you guys some really good energy. First, is that what you were looking for by giving him the start? And then second, just talk about what it meant to you guys with the energy that he did give you.
Yeah, I mean, like I've said before, I'm not like crazy about who the starters are. It's just the first substitution. We just thought, he could give us some good stuff with that unit, just based on where we are right now with a couple of guys out. And he did. he was really good. You know, his pop early was excellent. And he kept himself in the game, you know, and had that flurry in the third and then the flurry again in the fourth. So great mental toughness. You know, I never take it for granted when somebody steps into a role like that in a game like this, but certainly not surprised. He's got great moxie and confidence, and he showed that tonight.
Mark, Shea just said on the broadcast he thought that might have been the worst start he's had in a game. What did you think about kind of his all-around performance and you know, the way that he was able to manage what was a pretty rough start for him?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things that I always marvel at with him is his ability to course correct inside of a game. You know, he usually doesn't go a full game struggling like that. He obviously didn't have his fastball early, but he stays so present. His confidence never wavers. He really has great trust in himself, and that was on display tonight. And then the other point I'll make is I thought our collective aggressiveness allowed us to absorb kind of some sloppiness. I mean, we had multiple sloppy plays tonight, including him, but not limited to him. But because we were so aggressive and because we were moving the ball so well, flying the ball up the floor, that allows you to absorb some of those mistakes and stay in rhythm despite that, and gives you the upside of some of the plays we were able to make. So I thought the approach was great. It allowed us to, like I said, absorb a rough start for him and the team. And then he was obviously brilliant, you know, after that start.
Shea, I wanted to ask you about the coordination defensively, extremely loud in there, pressure situation, and it seemed like you guys were on a string so much of the game, specifically in the half court, taking away rolls to the rim and that kind of thing. What went into that?
Yeah, just execution. The most efficient shots are around the rim, and you try to take that away just naturally as a defense. The better job you do of that, the better defense you are. We know that, and we just try to get better than what we were defensively from last game, and we did okay with it.
Shea, Chet was aggressive early on in the first quarter and kind of kept you guys afloat. I know it's been a rough offensive series for him. I was wondering kind of what you thought he gave you guys on that end of the floor tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he was really good. Like, Chet has all the tools, and everybody in our building and the league knows that. He's a hell of a player. Like, as a player, you're gonna go through ups and downs. Like, I don't ever worry about Chet just because I know like how much he loves the game, how much he cares, and how much he works. Like, he'll figure it out, no matter what it looks like. Like, he'll get to it, and I'd bet on Chet 10 times out of 10, and he proved why I would bet on him tonight.
Shea, this win tonight felt like a championship response, a team that's won a championship. What did you see out of the guys around you, but what did you hope to bring to this one tonight after the way 4 went down?
I think we just learned from our mistakes. We learned from what we talked about as a group. And we just applied it tonight. I think that is the most important thing. Like, a series, especially against a good team, is like a chess match. Like, you go back and forth with adjustments and game plans and switching to things and trying new things. And I think like they obviously punched us really good in Game 4, and we got better than the team that played Game 4 for Game 5.
Justin and then Barry. Go ahead, Justin.
You mentioned that you trust Chet. You'll bet on him 10 times out of 10. I'd imagine you feel that way about a lot of the guys on this team, the whole group. Just what is it about these guys? Obviously, you've grown alongside them throughout the years. Just what is it about them that gives you the confidence that they can all respond the way they did tonight?
How hard they work. The intentions they have out there on the basketball court, and the type of teammates they are. Like, I know wholeheartedly everyone's intention on the basketball team is to win the game. No other agendas. Nobody cares about anything else besides winning. And everybody works their tail off to get to that and be the best version of themselves doing so. And yeah, like, when that's all you can ask from a teammate. That nothing else you can ask for. Work hard and give it your all to try to go out there and win. We have a group full of guys like that.
Shea, heard you on the broadcast walk-off interview say you felt like that was one of your worst starts. What do you think about the way that the team was able to withstand that, and how you responded once you were able to kind of steady yourself.
Yeah, the team was huge tonight, obviously. Someone just mentioned Chet was big to start the game. Obviously, the bench group came in, gave great minutes. But yeah, those guys, like, I always say, like, we're a team out there. Like, we don't get this far. I don't have this individual success. This team doesn't have this success without all 15 guys in the locker room, and we proved it tonight. Like, if it was 5 me's out there, we would have been down 20 after the first quarter. But the guys were great to start the game. Yeah, I probably should never start like that again and give us a better chance to win a ball game, but the guys held it down.